Hi, I'm Gabe Larson over here at Richfield Plaza in Yorba Linda, California, on the corner of Richfield Drive and Yorba Linda Boulevard, over at the Saturday Night Car Show, which has been in its 5th week of infancy. Car shows like this have been springing up all over North County due to the coronavirus pandemic. Many events have been canceled across the county and throughout the state, but car shows have been one of the few events that have been going strong. In fact, they're drawing out more crowds than ever before. One of the very many popular reoccurring car shows in North Orange County is Big Wednesdays, happening every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. in Placentia, California at Duke's Cafe. And another very popular meetup is every Friday night at 4 p.m. on historic Main Street in Garden Grove, California. And probably the most popular out of all the car shows is Donut Derelicts, held every Saturday morning at 6 a.m. on the corner of Magnolia Street and Adams Avenue in Huntington Beach. Car shows have been one of the few events that have actually continued on through the pandemic and never stopped. So we're going to be out here getting a look at the crowd over here, take a look at the participants, and even maybe catch up with a couple Titans that have made their way out here. Hi, I'm standing here with Domingo Cabrera. All right, Domingo, what did you bring out here to the show today?
So today I brought my 1966 Chevrolet C10 pickup truck, and C10 basically means that it's a two-wheel drive, and my truck specifically is a short bed big window, which basically is the sporty package of those trucks for back then.
Are you a regular attender of car shows?
Yeah, I try to get out every week if I can.
During the COVID pandemic, a lot of events have been canceled, such as concerts and access to professional sports and a bunch of other things. How do you feel car shows have been doing despite the pandemic?
Well, a few of the car shows that I go to, they've been meeting up, but it hasn't been like organized like how it is tonight. But a lot of people have been doing like individualized cruises up and down everywhere.
Are car shows a good way to vent frustration and anxiety caused because of the transitioning of school during the pandemic?
Well, my truck and car shows in general just help me get away from reality and let me meet up with people that are like-minded individuals.
Alrighty, I'm here with the two gentlemen responsible for this car show that's popped up here at Lamppost Pizza. Gentlemen, if you don't mind, stating your names for the record, please.
I am MC Jammer.
And I'm Scotty Kindred.
Alrighty, MC Jammer, do you mind telling us what your professional name is?
My real name is Paul Washington, but professionally I'm known as MC Jammer. I do car shows up here in North Orange County particularly, and I just hooked up with Kindred ADR, and we are sponsoring our Saturday night cruise here at Lamppost Pizza in the beautiful city of Yorba Linda, the land of gracious living.
Awesome, gentlemen, and you know, despite the recent cancellation of events due to the pandemic, your car show has been going strong here. Do you mind telling me why it's been so successful?
Cabin fever. People just need to get hours, you know.
Scotty, do you want to tell me what made you get so inspired to want to put on a car show like this?
I'm fourth generation technician. I grew up around cars from my great grandfather, my grandfather, to my dad, to me. I've just always I've been to go into car shows since I was as young as my 8-year-old son. I've always wanted to put them on. Thanks to Paul and his foresight and him being able to bring it together, just made my dream come true.
Awesome. You have a lot of youth out here. You got some college students that have brought their cars. You even have Hailey-Jean, who goes to OCC, behind you at the DJ booth over there. You want to tell us what's inspiring the young folk to come out and participate?
I believe it's the fact that we're not just a vintage car show or a meet. As you see, there's Volkswagens, there's newer cars, new Caddy-Vet, wagons and everything. This is more of a car enthusiast thing. It's a family-oriented thing. A lot of my customers are college kids, and they bring their Volkswagens and their cars out. It's just great people, great food, and you know, you got Paul's personality over here that just blows everything away. You can't help but laugh at them.
Alrighty, Paul. Okay, I'm standing here with Miss Hailey-Jean Tustison. She's one of the car girls here helping out with the car show. Do you mind telling us what your responsibilities are over here?
No problem. So my responsibilities here at the show, I deal with the raffle 50-50, which is where we typically will have 5 winners, 3 off at the table and 2 money prizes. So I put all of your tickets into there. I also deal with the discount for 15% off at Lamppost as well, so you get a ticket for that. I also do the People's Choice voting, and so I count all of that up at the end of the night as to who was everybody's favorite car. I also give you information as to according to who our sponsors are and any other shows that we also promote as well. We also promote Blue Scoop Creamery. You get 20% off, I believe, when you go there and tell them you're from the show. And if anyone else has any general questions, I typically answer that as well.
All right, Hailey, so how did Scotty find out about you?
My father is a close friend of Scotty's who does Kindred ADR, and he's a friend of Paul's as well, who is the promoter, who is my boss. And so through all of that, I didn't have a job at the time, and they asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said, of course. So I got to do this job, and I get to experience this with so many great people, and I learn a lot about a lot of different cars.
All right, Hailey, so you're a college student, you go to school. Do you mind giving us a little background on the experience you've had in the past couple of months due to COVID?
It has been interesting, to say the least. It is interesting not going to class anymore. It has given me the ability to have 2 jobs, though. So I do work this, and then I work somewhere else, and I am taking a heavy load of 6 classes right now. So I do all of that online. And although it is online, I still meet with some of my professors every week or so. Some of them have optional video meetings as well. It's a little tough, though, because I typically get more headaches due to the blue light from staring at a screen all day, which is probably the one issue I say is the most annoying.
All right, now what would you have to say to your fellow students out there who are looking for a positive way to get out and do something productive?
I would say this is a great way to get out and do something productive. As someone who is a social butterfly like myself, I know I don't do well when it comes to not being around people or going out and about and interacting with people. Having a job again has been really great. I've had the ability to meet a lot of amazing people and honestly just get outside. When I'm stuck in my room all by myself, it just isn't the best experience for me and not for my mental health either. I bet a lot of other people can relate to that as well, especially my fellow college students out there. If anything, if you can find out throughout other car shows like this one, it's a great way to get out and hang out with your friends and look at some really cool classic cars or even some new luxury cars. Any way for you to kind of get out, still be safe and be healthy at the same time. But I know for everybody in general, human interaction is very important. It's a great way to keep your mental health well.
Well, thank you very much, Hailey. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Thank you.
Well, it's been interesting getting to know the locals here at the car show over here in Yorba Linda at Lamppost Pizza. It's also been interesting getting to know the college students, especially like Hailey and Domingo, who've brought their own rides out here to participate. It's definitely been a challenging time for us college students, but hey, looks like they're managing to get out and figure out ways to be productive with their lives. Paul Washington, the car show's coordinator, just said that he's talking with Mr. D's Diner over in Placentia, California on the corner of Yorba Linda Boulevard and Kramer Boulevard right next to McDonald's. He's going to try and get a car show started over there on Thursday nights. That's up in the air right now, but it looks like as though things might be going through. Just goes to show, folks, car shows are definitely increasing, just like wildfire. And despite the COVID closures, as things start slowly opening up, it looks like more cars will be coming out of the woodwork too. I'm Gabe Larson with Comm 202 over at Cal State Fullerton. Keep cruising, folks.